Hi, my name is Balisa Pacho, better known as Miss Mornalesa herself. And welcome to Tech Tide with Mornalesa, where we literally talk everything tech and how it improves our lives. So I'm not alone. I have the best producer there is. Hi, Mama. How are you?
Hi.
Are you still nervous?
A little bit,
Please
but
don't
you know,
be.
I'm in the shadows. I'm gonna be good.
Ghost Lady Mulana. Alright. Welcome to everybody. If you just joined us, well, it's the first episode, so I'm not gonna be mad if you don't know who we are and what we do. We are literally here to educate you on everything there is to know about tech, and of course taking whatever question you have to ask, right? I am what's the best way to put this? When you see me, you see your camera girl, you see your sound girl, you see your radio girl, you see your podcast girl, and that's generally why I'm here, to educate you on everything that I do now. Alright, a big shout out to BrassBeats. So initially, today's episode is to digest the intended purpose of tech and why we have tech. Why does tech evolve? Why is tech in our space overall? It's from every industry and how it actually applies. How further does it go as well, right? Tech is everything in your phone every single day of your life. I can't live without it, and I'm sure you can't do the same, right? Tech is you pressing the TV or opening the TV alone. Without any tech implications, you would not possibly have that going. All right, cool. We're talking about 5G. Somebody just said 5G, it's like a COVID, and I felt it, like he said it, and I'm like, okay, but wait, let me give you the actual meaning, right? 5G is the fifth generation of wireless connection. Okay, this is where we talk everything that you see now when you open your phone. Look at maybe on tip of your connection there's written 4G, right? But is that what connection or what tech is limited to? No. Tech goes all the way to AR. Tech goes all the way to information. Tech goes all the way to everything that you receive on a daily basis, right? Without tech, we don't have your AI. Without tech, we don't have every piece of information that comes out in a single episode, okay? So my producer is generally going to have a chat with us as well. So if you hear her speak, if you hear her beautiful voice, don't be shook, okay? I do always think people need to have more knowledge on these things simply because we go about not having enough of it, and we think no, everything is just out here. Literally, you seeing me right now, that is tech on its own. There's nothing, we're not limited to any form, and this is why tech is always ongoing, and this is why it's forever evolving. Am I correct?
You are definitely correct.
Okay, so you want to go with your breaker?
Yes, let's do some icebreakers just to break a little bit of ice.
Okay.
So, how are you? I'm going to make it tech though.
Okay.
What is your tech mood of the day? If you had to describe your current vibe as a piece of tech or an app, what would it be and why?
I am literally a camera battery on the last bar.
It's giving tired.
You will never do it.
It's giving tired.
The moment it goes orange, it's chai for everybody. Because literally, the moment you have to take it out and then put another battery, automatically everybody has to freeze. Okay, that's just how I can explain myself right now. I won't lie.
I feel you.
Next.
And then at the second icebreaker, what is the first piece of tech that sparked your interest in technology?
Oh.
Like, what was it?
So my dad is the first person that bought me a phone. It's old Nokia. But Lepopotani is the standard. Ne? And I'm gonna be frank with you. Lepopotani, without it, you could not possibly call me. Before we had us out here, before we had your iPhones, before we had everything that we have right now, Lepopotani is the number one standard. I think personally I've always been a very curious child, ne? As to how do we get from point A to Z, and this is also a form of how cameras work, right? Where I was even telling you that you could literally connect lights with your phone. So we have new nan lights which are bicolor. That is another form of saying this is how far tech can go. And if you do not know what that is, just stay tuned. Well, you'll know what bicolor is very soon.
Okay. And then the last icebreaker. This is just for the viewers to kind of see what kind of person you are. Okay. So we're going to get a little bit into your privacy. So tab check. What is the last 3 things that you Googled today?
Am I able to check?
You can check.
Okay. Oh, I pray. I'm not searching anything wrong. Okay. The last 3 things. I was searching a codec app because I needed footage that I can literally get on my phone, and my phone is a Samsung A14. Of course, it's not on that standard of having anything 4K but I was trying to crack the system. Maybe you can tell me I can literally watch anything 4K on my phone. Then it just fumbled and it didn't go my way. And then I was searching about Mandy Walker. Mandy Walker is an Australian cinematographer. That's who I would like to be like one day, personally. The third, I'm small. So I had to go there because I don't know how Paxi works. Don't laugh. But I had to just go, and then I needed to know what time do they open. Do they open on Sundays? When I got to Mom's Mall, they didn't have lights, but at least I got my package.
Okay, that's it from me, the ghost lady with icebreakers.
Okay, so to be honest, I think it's best for me to put take in I'm gonna put it as food. If you're a foodie, if you're like me, we'll get along just fine. Food is like take. You need to take it in. You need to process it. You need to know how it works. You need to know the benefits. You need to know how far it can go and how it will improve your life. This is where the doctor will say you need to eat enough, right? Or not enough if you're trying to lose weight like I am. Tech-wise, this is where we'll talk everything digital. So you have your ARs. You have your laptops, you have your smartphones. And this is why I'm saying we implement tech every single day without actually realizing, okay? I have a 5-year-old. I know this was off script. It just popped in my head. But I have a 5-year-old that thinks he's the best thing there is, okay? And he will tell you how to get from A to Z literally on just my phone or my mom's phone. And that automatically says a lot to me as a person that deals with a lot of tech. She's like, okay, cool. How smart are you at your age? He's literally 5. This is where you get to understand that, okay, education goes a long way, right? I can easily teach you and tell you what AR is, but unless I put you in the experience of AR, that's where you'll truly understand how far and what impact it can possibly have, right? 5G goes all the way to gear, and even now, as I've been saying, it will feel like I'm saying one thing if you do not know what tech is, but come close and you'll get it, okay? Just listen. Tech is your 5G. Tech is your connection. Tech is me reaching out to you on the other side. Tech is me getting up every single day. Tech explores all the way to your health. Without tech, look at they really don't have it like that, so I think more than anything it's also about understanding how we can use tech and use it and take it in and let it play a very big role in our lives. I think this is the purpose of this show overall, having to educate you on how best we can use tech, what we can use tech, and the limitations around tech overall. I do not think there's limitations with tech, especially the moment they dropped AI. I was like, okay, cool. Now my life is easy. I literally had to deliver a presentation. Tech, AI, got okay, sharp, let's go. Literally kill the presentation, okay? And this is why I'm saying, in a form of understanding tech, the best way is just to be friends with tech and understand what certain tools could benefit you with and how you can best implement that. Remember, 5G is literally in your hands. Mwah. Anything else, ma'am?
No, that's it.
You don't have any more icebreakers for me?
No icebreakers for you.
Okay, I was actually doing your icebreakers. Sorry. Product of the day, mom.
No, wait. Before we get to that, we're not done.
Okay.
That comes last.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the download of today? What is the one download you would want our listeners to walk away with today? Like an app that has changed your life, and how has it changed your life?
Lightroom. I take pictures, and then with my eyes, it's not complete until it goes to Lightroom. Truly speaking, And yes, I'm a very lazy editor, I'll be honest. But Lightroom is just something that I use on the go every time. Don't tell me about grading. We're talking a different language. Don't tell me about DaVinci. I don't want to hear that. Lightroom is literally the standard platform that people can use to edit their work on the go.
Okay, let's get into the product of the day.
Okay, so product of the day is a Mac Pro 2022. Personally, I'm going to be honest, right? I do feel when you now have to compare Mac to anything else, I'm fine. Completely. And the reason I'm saying this is because, the processing method that I told you in my phone, that's exactly where you have a challenge. Everything goes about shooting in C-Log. This is me talking film, right? We come back to now I'm having the stress of actually editing, and the best way you could possibly achieve that is having your Mac Pro, all right? So I want to know, as a user, how has this benefited you? How has it simplified your life overall?
Well, I love Mac because the battery life has saved my life. It came through for me, especially as a student, and also the LED screen, how the color pops out of the screen. I love that about Mac. And personally, the downfall is the Type-C charger that they have for the 2022 model.
Okay.
I saw the new one has this other charger that is kind of like magnetic.
Okay.
So if anybody bumps it, then
It doesn't easily
it
fall
just it doesn't easily
Okay.
it won't take your phone with you, like along with you. It takes only the cord falls off. So with the Type-C, the downfall about it is that if someone bumps it, then the charger could like pull, or the cable could pull your MacBook with, and then accidents, and then there's not enough pods, so I've had to buy a lot of extenders that translate to from USB to Type-C. That's the downfall about it. And the nice thing is that Mac now has a product that has like a lot of pods for people who edit and whatever. But personally, I love the touch bar. It's very sleek. Unfortunately, they let it go with the latest models because professional users complained about it, that it's not functional for them. So I mean, I do like the latest product though, but I love the Mac, yeah.
So, okay, I've always heard that battery is a problem. I mean, you're saying it's not a problem.
No, it's not a problem at all. It lasts 18 hours.
And then phone-wise, how bad is your phone? So this is the comparison playing a big role.
Yeah, phone, not as long as the laptop lasts, yeah. I'm not sure how many hours, but then not as long as the laptop lasts.
And how do you feel about chargers? I think it's changed to a Type-C.
Yeah, it changed to a Type-C. I feel like it gives access for you to be able to use just anybody's charger, because most people use Type-C chargers. So when you're an iPhone user, sometimes it's difficult because not everyone uses, a majority of people don't use iPhone. So when you get to a place and you don't have a charger, if you're an iPhone user that uses the old iPhone charger, then it's a problem.
What was the first thing that came to your mind when you realized that you are now part of us Type-C?
What do you mean?
I get now y'all are with us, right?
Yeah.
Everything Apple now is Type-C. What was the first thing that came to mind? I can tell you what came to my mind. Benia, where were you going? Generally
We wanted to be special, but you know what? The new way is more functional for us, so let's go with it.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not an iPhone user, right? And from an outside perspective, everything about iPhone just makes me mad.
How? It's so easy
mad.
to get around.
It makes me so mad.
The software is so easy to get around. I feel like iPhone is the easiest software to get around.
Yeah.
So why not? You know?
That's because I think for a very long time my head has always been Samsung based, right?
It has good hardware. I won't lie. It has good hardware, but that's the only thing I feel. Otherwise, easy is better for me.
And if you rate out of 10?
10 out of 10. No, actually, 100 out of 10.
I think that can be a debate with other people as well, especially editors. I would like to hear how an editor would rate
my babe.
a Mac.
Let me tell you, I'm
But
an
you
editor
edit.
myself.
Yeah.
And what I can tell you is that iPhone or MacBook
Yeah.
is easy to edit with. It's fast. It's the color pops out of the screen. I mean, as an editor, who wouldn't love that? Like, you want to see exactly what you're doing with your colors. So if you're going to have an opaque type of screen,
Yes.
it's not gonna be good for your work. It's not gonna really contribute to color grading like that. So MacBook, my babes.
Okay, so we've established the rating. We've established your 13.3 screen for good. Overall, I think you make me wanna buy it
Buy it
right now. You make me wanna buy it, and simply because, as I've been complaining lately to you as we talked during the week, that I'm so tired. Like on a daily, you'll find me coming from shoots, but there's never time for me to say, okay, I'm sitting down, I'm editing, right? Unless I have something that's really much of a fast processor overall. But yeah, I think I'm
Also,
really happy.
lately people are moving more into like working at home, using Zoom calls and whatever. And let me tell you, the camera of the MacBook, the camera of the MacBook is way better than any other any other laptop, to be honest. And I mean, yeah.
Personally, I would like to hear everybody's comments. I would like to hear what you think of our product of the day. I would like to hear what you also think of our entire episode overall. And of course, what you think of my beautiful producer's voice. I know she has a beautiful voice. And do make sure to subscribe to our channel. That's BrassBeats on all social platforms. We will be up on a weekly basis. From myself and the crew, I love you.